there's something there now I've been meaning to say to you. Three brothers were holidaying on planet Jupiter when a hydrosulfide storm forced them to seek shelter inside of a cave. And as their eyes adjusted to the darkness, they saw the creator of the universe, who's known on Jupiter as the Fanagiacht, pleasuring himself to a copy of Hello magazine. Isn't that lovely? Oh, where did you three come from? I was just bollocks, said the Fanagiacht. I will do a deal with you three brothers. If you each promise never to utter a word of what you've just seen, I will grant you each 3 wishes. So, the brothers agreed to the Fanagiacht, and the Fanagiacht turned to the first brother and said, You! What are your wishes? And the brother said, Right, do you know what I want? I want a golden palace carved into the ice rings of Saturn. And I want succulent Operdon fruits to sprout from the walls. And I want a selection of buckets to collect the wine that falls in rain at dusk. And I want a hammock and a canoe and 4 motorbikes and a George Foreman grill and an 8-story ensuite canonk that sails in the Sea of Onassis. And I want all my friends to be there so we can while away long, lazy summer days adrift on that sea. Well, now that was a bit more than 3 wishes, said the Fanagiacht. Go on, so it shall be. The Fanagiacht then turned to the second brother and said, And you, what are your wishes? And the brother said, I want a weapon so powerful it need never be fired, for the very thought of it strikes fear into the hearts and minds of every living creature. And I want a planet named after me. And on that planet, I want a city, the greatest city the universe has ever seen. And at the centre of that city, I want a citadel, paved with Aldernon crystals. And in that citadel, I want a tower, an enormous tower, the greatest tower the universe has ever seen. On top of that tower, I want a throne room. And in that throne room, I want a throne, and from that throne, I want to command every living creature. For I want them to know that I have spoken with the creator of the universe, so that his word is my word, and as living creatures they are duty-bound to do my bidding. And I want all the stars in the Andromeda Galaxy rearranged to form a likeness of my face, so that when the living creatures in the universe look into the night sky, they are reminded of me and what a great man I am! Fucking hell. Well, now that was a bit more than 3 wishes, said the Fanagiacht. Go on, so it shall be. The Fanagiacht then turned to the third brother and said, And you, what are your wishes? And the brother said, Just love a cup of tea. Well, so it shall be. Have you a second wish? Well, I suppose it's a bit early for the dinner. You wouldn't have a cheese sandwich, would you? Well, so it shall be. You have 3 wishes. Do you not want to use the third wish? So the brother thought for a while. He said, You know what? I haven't read the paper yet. You wouldn't have a copy of the Sligo Champion, would you? And so it shall be. And then time passed. Just as time passes for every living creature. And as will happen to every living thing, the hour of the brother's death arrived. The Fanagiacht appeared before the first brother and cast him from this mortal realm into the unfathomable ocean beyond. The Fanagiacht then appeared before the second brother, and in an instant he was wiped from existence. But when the Fanagiacht appeared before the third brother, he stopped and stared and looked confused. You had your choice of anything in the entire universe, and yet you chose a cup of tea, a cheese sandwich, and a copy of the Sligo Champion. Why? Sure didn't want to be greedy, said the brother.